fact that he's been working so hard. I see a lot of improvement, and I do consider him a real boxer, even though some people don't. I do. But honey, not with Anthony Joshua. Come on now.
There's levels, right? Well, Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul, we do know are two very different fighters with very different resumes. We can show you just how different. Take a look at this. Anthony Joshua has over a decade more experience in the game. He's been in 13 title fights. Jake, meanwhile, has been in 0. Anthony Joshua's fought some of the best heavyweights of his era. And every champion or former champion that Joshua fought was in his prime or very close to it. That is not at all the case for Jake Paul, who faced Mike Tyson when he was 58 years old, and then Chavez Jr. when he was a good decade past his best. That golfing class and experience and size as well. Let's not even talk about that. But what that means is Anthony Joshua has to dominate, Leonard.
He has to dominate. He has to go in there and basically do what he wants to do because he's the expert in there.
What's up? Welcome in to Frierson Off-Road. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday.
He can basically take his time and knock him out when he wants to. Because
Understandable. I'm watching the Jake Paul versus Joshua Davis fight tonight.
To get into the ring with a heavyweight when you're not a heavyweight. How much do you respect Jake Paul for taking the fight?
I respect him for taking the fight.
I hope you're having a wonderful Friday.
Where a lot of people, he built a lot of his reputation on people want to see him lose.
Make sure you just like the live and we should be all good.
He's facing a real guy, former heavyweight champion, and I'm excited to see how it
Perfect.
turns out because Anthony Joshua has a lot of pressure on him tonight too.
It feels like the narrative around Jake Paul as well has been, we want to see him take on a real challenge. Now he takes on a real challenge and we're all like, oh Lord, are you sure? Is this yeah.
Weight class is for a reason, right? And boxing is a very dangerous sport. But
Yes, it is.
He calls himself delusional, right? Optimistic. He made up a whole new word for himself. He's just crazy. That's what it is. Just plain old crazy. But yeah, I think that Anthony Joshua needs to come in there, establish his jab, and just start landing that right hand because us in the boxing community, we're just kind of like, you have no business not knocking Jake Paul out.
Right. Well, we thought we're all going to be with you all night long, but so too is our good friend Sibley Skulls. Let's go find out where she is and what she expects to have for us tonight. Sibley. Thanks so much, Kate. The energy is building up here inside Kaseya Center. There's so much going on, I almost fell over. Listen, the week has been action-packed from the press conference, the open workouts, and of course all that talk at face-off. But now, as you'll hear throughout the broadcast, this is Judgment Day, and I will be ringside talking to all the celebs in attendance, getting interviews.
What's up? Welcome in.
On that main card, this is Jake versus Joshua.
Are y'all checking out that Jake Paul versus Joshua fight tonight?
Well, Sibley,
Say something in the comments.
6 years ago, in this very city, that a young man.
I'm gonna stay on here a little bit
boxing debut against a fellow
to see if I can get my.
a Nissan gift. At that exact moment in time,
Hold
Anthony
on.
Joshua was the unified heavyweight champion.
I'm gonna stay on here and see if I can get to
that these two would meet.
450, I believe it is, on subscribers.
Just a few.
So hit that subscribe button at the top of your screen. I got off-road content, but right now I'm just chilling.
All this is, but don't you dare
Been at work all day, so I'm just hanging out. About to watch the fight later on, so it's gonna be a good fight too, just so y'all know.
The greatest upset in sports history. Well, we are just a few hours away now from.
Thank you to everybody that's subscribed. Hit that subscribe button at the top of your screen. It's about to be a good fight later on tonight too. That Jake Paul fight, the YouTuber versus Joshua Davis. So I think a lot of people are gonna be streaming that. But now that I think about it, y'all are more than welcome to watch it with me. Drop it in the chat if y'all want me to have it set up to where we can watch the fight together. I've never done that. I have another friend of mine, he streams as well. I think as long as we don't show the commercials, we can watch it. But if you're new here, most definitely hit subscribe. Positive vibes only. We typically hang out, listen to music. Make sure you double tap your screen and hit that like button. I think double tapping the screen likes the live, so it'll send it to more people. I think we need to set a realistic expectation and say we need at least 50 to 100 people here on the lives. But the thing is, I go live randomly. I never schedule anything. Everything I do is off the, thank you. Thank you, Lily. Big supporter. Lily is one of my top supporters for sure on here. But yeah, if we get about 50 to 100 people in here and everybody's engaging in the content, we'll be all right. But right now, 500 subscribers is what I'm trying to hit. And I feel like that's very obtainable. So We're just gonna keep pushing. I want to hit 500 subscribers by the beginning of the new year. I do think that that's possible if everybody does a part, everybody does their share in this. Like, we should be all right. So keep that in mind. You show support by subscribing. How's everybody's Friday going so far?
You might not know about Domino's specialty.
444. Yeah, let's see.
Or the Pacific baby.
Fantastic Five in here. Thank you, Lily, for commenting. We got people watching, but not enough comments in there. We need to get the momentum going so we can be on here 26 strong like we do at night. It's Friday. Where is everybody? Tap in, check in.
Only at
Start yourself first. You're looking for good help. You're gonna need it. I'm training for life. For after school pickups.
Oh, there's other people live as well.
I don't have time to get ready.
Huh.
I've got skating.
Down patrol starts with a Celsius. I got a whole day to see. First it's cardio, then it's a race against the clock and refuel. I've got 48 to do and 24.
Yeah, I don't really do all that.
I've got a bullet hit and
What is this?
ready to keep the life up and all the essential energy I need to do it.
Never knew anything about that. What game are y'all playing? Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, a little bit. I'm about to look at the YouTube analytics to see who's all subscribed and all that, so. Let's see here. YouTube studio. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for joining the live. Once again, special thanks to Lily for being the top supporter at the moment. Lily makes it to every live. Rain, sleet, snow, doesn't matter the time. Lily's gonna be on that live. You can bet that.
On Netflix. I'm Kate Scott, Leila Lee, Andre Ward, Lennox Lewis. It is fair to say that none of us saw this fight coming until it was actually signed, it was actually announced. And a look at the timeline of the two fighters' careers will tell you just why we didn't expect this fight to happen. Anthony Joshua, you'll remember, is an Olympic gold medalist. Won the London Games, that was in 2020.
My bad, y'all. What's up? What up? My bad, y'all. What's up? What up, Osborne? Welcome in. Thank you for joining the live. 67. Osborne 67. Make sure you hit that subscribe at the top of your screen. Watching the Jake Paul and Joshua Davis fight. It's supposed to be a good fight about to happen. So, other than that, I'm just chilling, hanging out. Just got off of work. I typically film off-road content. You can't hear me?
Well, he needs to move. That's for one thing. If he stays in one spot, he's going to get hurt. So I believe he's going to be moving around until the appointed time.
Hit that subscribe button at the top of your screen. Lily, can you hear me?
I don't see him really hurting Anthony Joshua, so we're going to have to see.
We've seen him hurt other people though, right? We've seen him hurt Nate Robinson.
Can everybody hear me okay?
He's got some punch power there. He's got some heavy hands. How's he landed?
With the right hand, not the jab, not the left hook. And Lennox is right. Jake Paul has to move early. He has to stay away from the bigger guy. We looked at that ring. It was also big.
Can everybody hear me?
Anthony Joshua gets in there. It's never swing. So he's going to have to be smart. But then he can look for a right hand here and there because Joshua does make mistakes. And
Can someone in the chat let me know if it's on my end?
Is it Jake Paul, sorry, was originally prepared.
Can you hear now?
35-pounder Javante Davis. Now he's fighting Anthony Joshua, who's 245 pounds almost. How do you handle that switch?
I mean, that's part of what you do. He's living his life as a fighter. He's been training for a long time. He's been sparring with heavyweights. He's been preparing himself.
All right, give me a second.
Anthony Joshua doesn't even have that good skills. He says he's
Hit the subscribe at the top of your screen. Hold on.
Jake says he can knock him out with his right hand. to tell what your real game plan is. But like we've all said, he's got to keep moving and just not get knocked out.
Yeah, basic feels a little harsh to me.
Experience talking on his part. Showing his hand.
Wait till you get in there. Oh, Jake Paul's toughest test is yet to come. It's coming up very soon for you tonight. Our first fight is just minutes away now. We're going to bring you more live from Miami after this break. Stay with us, everybody.
Domino's specialty pizzas are just $9.99 when you mix and match.
You don't have to hold out for just one day a year to
Treat yourself.
We're talking the meat, sir.
Treat yourself.
You shot again?
Treat yourself.
Can I just the new spicy chicken bacon ranch pizza? Treat yourself.
Yes. Every day of the year.
Can I please have my pizza? Treat yourself.
I'm back. Yep, it's fixed. You should be able to hear me now. If not, you need to cut your phone up.
Miami, just across the causeway from South Beach. We are looking forward to bringing you the fights from in here this evening as we get set for bout number 1. Looks pretty, doesn't it? Miami, lovely in the evening. We do have a big team for all the coverage of these upcoming fights. And guess what, everybody? A familiar voice is back to bring you all of tonight's action. Let's go ringside and welcome in Mauro Ranallo. Good to see you, Mauro.
I really appreciate it, Kate. Good to see you, and thank you very much. And happy holidays to everyone who is watching this rather unique event. I am happy to be working with expert analysts.
How is everybody doing out there? Turn up. Frierson Off-Road is in your presence.
Yes, it's really happening. Jake Paul continues to
Welcome in.
He didn't come through the front door of boxing. He built his own entrance, and love him or loathe him, Christina, you've got to respect his work ethic and commitment to the sport.
Still at 444, I can dig it. Welcome in. Hit that like at the hit that subscribe button at the top of your screen. Frierson Off-Road. I got off-road content. Perfect.
It's him being a disruptor. It's his delusional optimism that he always talks about that has got him to this point. On this global stage, on Netflix, in the main event, in only his 14th professional fight.
David, for your compatriot Joshua, it's not about proving greatness, it's about protecting it.
It really is. It's a unique situation he finds himself in where the boxing fraternity are expecting and demanding a first or second round knockout. Anything other than that, people are going to start really asking questions about Anthony Joshua. But that pressure brings a different type of energy. When you try to knock somebody out, I know this, it's very difficult. You need to let it flow. And is Anthony Joshua going to flow, or is he going to really steam across the ring and let those punches fly? It's going to be very interesting.
AJ told us that it would be a huge disappointment if he didn't get the first round KO. While the Duke of Disruption, he promises a knockout by exploiting one of Joshua's biggest vulnerabilities, punch resistance. We'll have much more coming up on the main event, but right now we focus our attention on the 130-pound division. American Olympian Jamal Harvey takes on combat ready Colombian Kevin Cervantes. Cervantes is 2 inches taller, but they have an identical wingspan of 67 inches.
What up, Andrew?
Got to go.
What up, Mullen Outdoors is in here. We got Mullen in here. Gang's all here. Mullen Outdoors, you watching the fight tonight? Yeah, there's a notification bell. If you hit the bell beside where you subscribe, it'll show that that you can that it'll notify you every time I go live. Oh, he can fight. This guy began boxing at the age of 11. No, he can fight. Oh, this is on YouTube. Well, Netflix, sorry. People are going live and probably going to get a lot of subscribers just by posting the fight. Lord have mercy. Yeah, me too. I done worked all day today, so What game are y'all playing, Angie and Lily?
Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. We begin our main card first in the super featherweight division. Introducing first to the ring, making his way down the
Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, hit that subscribe at the top of the screen. Positive vibes only. We're just on here chilling. Mullen, are y'all riding tomorrow? If so, let me know where you're riding. Message me personally. I wouldn't drop it on here where you're riding at.
Ready to kick off the main card of Judgment Day on Netflix.
And now his opponent, making his way into the ring. Please welcome Jake.
Uh-oh. Yeah, the weather gonna be good. I'm debating on it. I say the weather's gonna be good. I don't think I'm gonna ride either. At least not race. I might pull out the my son's four-wheeler and mine and ride around. Oh, nice. That sounds like fun.
23 years of age. Trying to avoid the sophomore slump with his second professional fight, made an instant impact by scoring a knockout in his professional debut. You mentioned his Olympic pedigree. Represented the American team in 2024. Harvey described his fighting style as aggressive but straightforward, revolving around his desire to throw the first punch of every exchange and the last one without letting his emotions derail him along the way. He established himself as one of America's brightest amateur stars with a reported...
We had 26 people in here earlier.
But then, disappointment at the Olympics, leading to his professional...
I think people like when we play the music and we're chilling. We ain't gonna really play no music tonight. I'm watching this fight.
A little more on Jamal Harvey. Loving football, but he was a little too small, so decided to transfer to boxing. A good thing he did. He became a 2021 amateur world champion and represented the USA in the 2024 Olympics.
With the official introductions, here's ring announcer Big Mo.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Caseta Center here in Miami, Florida, and live around the world on Netflix, we open our main card with 6 3-minute rounds in the super featherweight division. This and all bouts tonight are promoted by Nikita Madarian and Jake Paul's Most Valuable Promotions. With our 3 judges at ringside scoring this bout, David Sutherland, Michael Tate, and Steve Weisfeld. And our time
All right now.
Rick Villazar. And our referee in charge when the bell rings is Massimo Montanini. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 2 warriors, 1 fight. Who wants it more? Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with silver trim. He stands 5 feet, 5 inches tall. He weighed in at 130 pounds even. Tonight, here's the ring undefeated as a professional.
Somebody do me a favor and type in the chat, hit that subscribe button at the top of the screen.
And he fights out of La Puente, California, by way of Barranquilla, Colombia. Introducing Kevin El Chino.
I'm gonna pin the comment, that way when I'm looking here, if somebody come in, I can get it situated.
And now his opponent, standing across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the silver trunks with black and green trim. He stands 5 feet, 5 1/2 inches tall. He weighed in at 129.6 pounds. Tonight, here's the ring undefeated as a professional. 1 fight, 1 victory, with that victory coming by knockout. And he fights out of Oxon Hill, Maryland, USA. Introducing
It's weird that I can't.
U.S. Olympian and the amateur world champion and
Gotta quit putting that last thing you put on there. Just hit that subscribe button. Take the rest of it completely out. You're gonna get somebody gonna flag you. If they swing that way, they're gonna flag you, and then they can get you banned and all the weird stuff.
Makes his American debut, seeking to make a name for himself at Harvey's expense. It's time to Netflix and thrill. First of the scheduled 6 rounds. And immediately, Harvey flashing the jab, a lightning quick jab. And of course, David, when you have an Olympic pedigree, you have the fundamentals ace, and it all begins with a textbook jab.
It really does. You work everything off of that. And I like the fact he's fighting someone in his second.
I'm gonna jump off here, y'all. I'll be back on here after a while.